How are we doing, everybody?
Hola,
Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy With It. I'm Will,
I'm Audrey.
and today we're not streaming live again
Because of internet.
because of internet. We tried to get online, it didn't go online. We tried to get online again, and it said no bueno again. So definitely be calling Comcast probably here in a couple days because this is getting unnecessarily uncalled for. See? That's what we'll go. All right. With that said, guys, what we are playing today is Welcome To. In this case, it is Welcome to Your Perfect Home. If you saw, we did do an unboxing. We do have all the expansions, and we would like to get those played on the channel as well. But today, we're just going to do a playthrough of the base game. Of course, as always, this is not a how-to, right? We are probably going to make some mistakes. We are probably not going to make optimal plays. You guys let us know down what the optimal plays were, and maybe we'll learn for the next gameplay. But of course, during the stream, we are supporting Extra Life charities. Somehow I got completely sidetracked. I was talking about one thing, and now just that was a bad segue. But we do support Extra Life charities. Of course, the name of my town is Extra Life. The name of Audrey's town is El Barro.
Barrio.
Barrio. I thought there was an I there, but the I and the O are kind of combined. And she said that means town? Neighborhood. Okay, so it's welcome to the neighborhood. But as we mentioned, we are supporting Extra Life charities. That's where this whole ramble went off to. If you would like to donate to Children's Miracle Network and support the kids, there's always a link down below. Game day is coming up in November. We will be playing, I believe, 2 12-hour streams is what we decided to do on the Saturday and Sunday of that weekend. If you have some games you'd like to see us play, whether it's some big long campaign game or a couple quick little 25-minute games like these, let us know down in the comments as well. With that said, back to the game that we're supposed to be playing here. In Welcome To, it is not a roll and write because we're not rolling dice. It's more of a flip and write. We're going to be flipping over cards, and we're going to be trying to build out our neighborhood, our little place that we're building, by putting numbers on the houses that correspond with the numbers that you see in the first deck. You also get to have a power. So if I choose 12, I get to have this power here, which allows me to increase or decrease. This allows me to plant some trees. This here allows me to increase the value of a set of numbers. There are also fences and a couple other things that you'll be able to add to the board to try to section off and get the maximum points available. The other thing that you're trying to work for are these construction plans. Since we're playing a 2-player game, we're both guaranteed to get them as long as we can accomplish them. So for our plan 1, we have to have 3 sets of 3 houses. For our plan number 2, we need to have a set of 4 and 3 single houses. And for plan number 3, we need to have a 1 house, a 2 house, and a 6 house. And those are worth 12 and 7 respectively, whether or not you get first or second in getting those plans. Now the game continues until 1 of 3 conditions is met. You've built every house you can build. That's 1. You have collected all 3 of the city plans. That is 2. Or you've had to take a mulligan basically 3 times. So each time you take a mulligan, you are going to lose points. So basically, if you cannot build 1 of your 3 houses, you have to take they call it a building refusal permit, and then that, of course, costs against you. So everything here in this red is bad things. Everything in the blue is good things. I think that's it. Did I miss anything? I asked her while she's taking a drink. It's always the case. I think that is everything. We did do the first flip, so we do have the first flip, the first set of cards up here. So we're just going to go ahead and start with these cards. I'm going to go with... I think I'm going to start right off the bat with... 7's kind of in the middle. I'm going to do the tree and the 7 myself. It's simultaneous. You go at the same time I go. So I cross off my first tree, and I'm going to put a 7 right in the middle. Right in the middle.
It's just 1?
Just you choose 1 card, and you get the effect and the house number. That is how that works. Which one are you going? Oh, 7, and then you get the tree. So you mark off the 0 for the tree. All right? Número 2. So BIS allows you to duplicate a house number. We got 2 BISs right here at the beginning.
Oh, because you can.
Yeah, but if you have a repeated number, they do still count in your row. They don't interrupt the row. Now, one of the other games has a mode where you have to get them in sequential. So you get more points if they're actually in sequential order. I think I'm going to do the 9. Now, they have... you have to touch a previous number, right? I think, right? You have to put the number next to the other number. Are you sure?
You sure? Give space for.
Filling a house, players may leave any number of empty houses between the 2 build homes and then fill them in later. Numbers must still be in ascending order. Oh, okay. So yeah, you don't have to put. I thought you had to keep them in order. I thought that's what made it more difficult, but you can put them in any spot that you want in the board. I'm going to do the 9, so I'm going to go ahead and leave the. Well, that's got a pool in it. I don't want to block out my pool. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to do my 9 next to that.
And then if I use the biz, then it can put another. I'm doing this. I can put another 5.
With the biz, duplicate any house, not just the one you built.
Oh, any.
You could duplicate the 7 as well. And then you put BIS in the box to show that that's what you did. So what do I want to increase? Points up. I want to increase my 1s, my 2s, my 3s. We need a lot of 3s, so I'm going to increase my 3. Now do I cross off? Okay, so I cross off the first. I cross off my 3. Good? Yeah, and then put the BIS. Got a fence, a pool, and a fence. Alright. I think I'm going to do. Now, the pool's an 8. That messed me up.
Okay.
Where you put the number has to have the pool. And then the fence. So I only get to build a fence? So you get to build 1 fence. Okay. Alright, so I built a fence. For the pool. Yeah, because you built 1 pool. Yep.
Okay, so.
Oh, see, that's what I can. Yeah, that's each of the cards have a different art. Each of the card numbers has a completely different art. That 9 would have helped me out better in this row. Do the 5 in the pool. And for you?
5. So I mark
5 in the pool.
Is it 3?
Yep, mark the 3. Yeah, as you do them, you just keep marking them off. Alright, so increase profits, and another pool at the number Watt put up. I use the 8? No, I could have used the 8 earlier. Use the 11, but I don't want to make a 4. I'm trying to make a 3. Although 4 is needed for that one. I think I'll do the 4. So I'm going to do 11. And I'm going to mark 4. 4s. There you go. Ultra? Yeah, so you just choose one of your states. You choose one of these estates, and then you mark off one of the dots. So it's whatever you're trying to go for. So like for me, I went for the 3s first because this is one of the objectives to get 3s. And then this time I marked off a 4 because I've got a 4 right here I'm going to call. So it's whatever size you think you're going to go for first. That would be what you'd want to mark off first. See? Increase.
And then I can
Increase the biz. That's all. You just mark it off, and then at the end of the game, it'll give you. See, by default, each 3 only gives you 3 points, right? Now each 3 is going to give you 4 points. So it just gives you more points. Do the 8. I think I'll do the 8. I'm trying to get 2 numbers in a row is going to be hard. So I'm going to do an 8 there and increase my 3 again. Because I feel like I'm going to have to get a lot of 3s for that objective.
What?
The trees, you count them at the end. You put your points. Yeah, you just mark it, and then once you get all the trees, then you put the score down here. All right. That's full tree. I do need my other fence, so that's good. So I will do. Because that 12 is so nice right here. Then there's 14. I think I'm going to do the fence though. I want to get my fence. Here we go. So I get my 4 here. And then I get a 12. Right next to it.
Doing 12?
I did a fence. I got 12 on the fence.
Oh, I thought you were doing...
No. Just one. Right. In 3s, on autobots, in fence. I'm going to do the fence right now. Well, I could use the fence actually. And money. I'm going to use the fence again. Fence off. It's 12. And I'm going to put. Now the numbers don't have to stay in sequence order once you block. Once you section them off, I think you're allowed to start over. Right? Oh no, the same number can never appear twice in the same street, except for a biz. Okay, so you can't have the same number twice in the street. Okay. But I can't. I was gonna put that 11 on that street, but I can't. I have to do it. I want to put in the pool. So there's 13 in that last one. Okay. You got yours?
Yeah, the only symbols here that matter are the like the only little things.
Nah, yeah, the other things are just things in the just things in the yard. Just things in the yard. Alright. Biz, fence, biz. Okay. First biz is free. Oh, did you mark off your biz on the bottom earlier? The first biz is free. Oh, but I still need to fence this one off for that to count. I think I'm going to do the fence again. I don't know how many, like how often we're going to get fences.
And when do we?
I feel like I need to get the fences every time. Oh, can you fence it off if you don't? Houses between fences. Can you create a fence if there's no houses in the fences? Huh. That's a good question. This is where we need to be live streaming so someone can tell us. Surveyor allows fence between 2 houses. The fence does not have to be built on the same street as the house that was built. Put a fence, choose available white dotted line, draw a line on it. Current fences present on both sides of each street. Fence determine the boundaries. Fences from 1 to 6 houses. Later. Huh. It does technically say between 2 houses, so if I don't have a house here. Oh no. You put it on a dotted line. So this one already counts? The outside lines already count? I guess the outside lines already count. But see, they're not dotted. It says you put it on a dotted line, so that's already closed off. So actually, now I'm going to change. I don't want the fence right now. Okay. Do I want the fence? Oh. I don't want the fence. I'm going to do the 15 biz. I'll do 15 here. And I'm going to do the biz for 15 here. There's biz. Still don't have the objective though. I'm one shy of the objective.
When I duplicate something, I duplicate with everything like this.
No, just the number.
Really?
Just the number. Yeah, the reason for the biz is because you can only have a number in a street once, so it kind of gives you that benefit of getting the number out there a second time. Basically, yeah. So I'm going to do.
So I can have them.
I'm going to do the 3. And the tree. Alright. Yeah. What? That has to do with the. See how I've added fences? I have an estate of 4, I have an estate of 1, and another estate of 1. So at the end of the game, those are going to be added up based on whatever you don't have covered up.
So like here I have a 2?
Right now you have a nothing. Yes, if you fill those in, you'd have a 3. Mm-hmm. So if you fill those in, you would have a 3, and then that would count for 5 points instead of 4. Increase that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's the plus minus 2, or 0, 1, 2. Alright, I'm going to do these 6 because it gives me my last fence that I need. And then I'm going 6 here. Alright, so I just completed the 4. The 4 with the 3. 1, 2, 3, and then a 4.
Okay.
So that gave me 9 points. So you put that down here. And then I have to mark these off. Once they're marked off, you can't use them again for another. Mark those off, because then I can't use them for anything else. Alright, you did yours? See?
Yeah, I just.
Okay. Alright, so another fence. Increase, decrease. And más plantas. Number 14. I like that 14. I'm going to go with the 14.
But then you should not use a one house with a pool for something.
Yeah, I had to do it right. I had to do it for 10 and 11 here. It's just the way it came up. I mean, yes, the more pools you get, the more valuable your land is, I guess, in a sense. So you get more of these to cross.
So I made my fence with my 9, but I don't do this yet. I do this only when I get.
At the end of the game. At the end of the game. All this is into the game. You just have to mark it as you go, so you know where
I
you
don't
are.
mark here, but I just made this 3.
Right? You made a 3.
So I don't
now
mark here.
You don't mark that. No, you mark that when another purple one comes up. But now that is worth 5 points instead of 3 points. Because by default, it's worth 3 points. So now it's worth 5. So every 3 that you make, and you need 3 of them to complete this objective, will give you that many points. Alright, so you did these numbers, right? You did the 9.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You did the 9. I did the 14. Fence. We got a lot of fences. What fence is going to be the most helpful? 13 or the 11? 13 or the 11?
Do I have to make together?
Yeah.
I could have a 13 right here.
As long as it's only on the street once, yeah, you can.
And
you can
the
put that.
fence.
You can put the fence wherever you want. Yep.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, fence just has to be on a dotted line.
But next to a house with a number.
Yes. I'll do the fence. I already know I'm doing the fence. I just don't know if I want the 11 or the 13. I think I'm going to do the 13 just here at the end. Did you do something in the wrong spot? Yeah. Oh, the number 1. A pool. A fence. And they're all our fences. It's a little bit early to get all these fences out there. That's the problem. Oh, I'm going to put a fence. Gosh. here. I'm gonna do an 8. I think I'm gonna do it. Oh, I'm gonna do an 8. The both fences are an 8. Like I'm definitely gonna do an 8. Yeah, it's my problem. Is I'm right there with that 8, and there's a pool there, and I'm like, do I want to put it where the pool is? No, I put it after the pool. All right, a fence, a fence. Although we knew there was a fence coming up, but it's still kind of a surprise when the fence comes up. All right, so
I can repeat numbers.
Not in the same street. The only way you can repeat numbers in the same street is with the biz. But remember, the biz makes you lose points the more you have to use it. Like, I didn't need to use the biz up here for the 15. I could have used something else, but I ended up using the biz.
Is there a 15? I have never seen a 15.
Yes, there's a 15. Yeah, I had a 15. There's a 15 because I used it here. There's a 15, and remember, you also have the plus minus. So the next card here is going to have that plus minus capability. I have a 7 or a 10. Use the 10. 10. Alright. Where? Oh, for 3? Yeah, then you're just going to have to wait till it pops up. Yeah.
Or use the biz.
Or they use the biz to duplicate a 14. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that would work.
So I completed that.
You have 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, so mark around them so you know that you use them. And then you get 8 points for number 1. Yep. Pool for 10, fence for 9. Yeah. Why is it pool for 10? That's fine. I'll do the pool for 10, I think. Or I can do the increase.
We can repeat,
decrease. Right? Not in the same street.
No.
Yeah, we can do the same. Yeah, we can use the same. Yeah, that's fine. We have those pools. Boys, you got a bunch of pools. You've really been focusing on the pools. I think that's a strategy in the game too. Try to focus on one thing and go for those points first. That 6 is going to be hard. I've already kind of blocked myself off because I did a 3 in the middle. I got to do 6 down here at the beginning.
I can separate. I can put that 2 here and the value here because of the 3.
Yes. Yeah. They have no. The only one that has any connection to what you're doing, yeah, is the plus minus one. All the other ones are not. There. Another 3, which doesn't help me. 2, 3, 5. 13 of the fence, and I can't use that. I'll do this, I guess, 7 with the tree, because I gotta go for this on rod here. Fence, increase, decrease, and the biz. Alright, 10 with the fence. I've got 10 in every single row, so I can't even use that fence. That kind of sucks. Increase, decrease 2. That would be, or well, it could be 0. I can leave it at 0. I think I'll just think I'll leave it over. The biz. So now the biz, I can't remember if the biz is optional. I can't remember if the biz is optional. Allows for a duplicate house number in the ring house number adjacent. Duplicating. Doesn't say it's optional, so I guess you have to do the biz if you choose that one. Okay. Alright, trees. Increase in funds. Más árboles. 5 with trees or 12 with trees. Ooh, I needed that 12. Oh, 12. Which one did you do?
I need 12.
Oh, I need the árboles. Oh, that was that one. Okay, that was your first one. Más árboles, or that 15 with the plus minus. 1, 8. I can't put 8 here. Can't put 8 there. Put an 8 in this row. I can't use that 8. I guess I'm doing the 1. Yeah, I've kind of messed myself up in a couple of spots. Alright. Más árboles, which helps me out anyways, because that works for me. I'll do the 2. And I get another árboles.
How do I increase?
You can
9, so
yeah, you can increase by 1, 2, or decrease by 1. 9. Yeah. Yep. I'm not sure the point of those. I guess you do get points once you use them all. Increase or decrease the house number by 1 or 2. So.
But this one says 0, 1,
0, 1, or 2. Yeah, so you can go up you can go down to 0 and as high as 17. For use to cross off one box from the temp agency column. At the end of the game, the player who crossed off the most temp agencies scores 7. The next scores 4. Oh, so basically, whoever does that the most, which so far is you're going to get 7, and then the second gets 4, which I guess you would technically have to perform that action, which I have not done yet. So I can't say I'm going to get that. All right, money, and numerals. I can use the 6, and I can use the 5 too. I'll do the 6. I think. I need a 2. I'm going to do the 6. And increase the price of my 4s. My 5s. My 3s. I go to my 3s.
I have already here a contract, right? What's it called?
An estate.
Estate?
No, you don't have. You don't have an estate. Oh, you mean yes? That counts as a 6. Actually, you have a 6. Oh, you don't have a 1 or a 2 yet. Okay, you have to have
but
a 1
then I
and a
mark
2.
here with the.
If that's what you want to increase the value of, yes. Since increase value on the 3. I can't do the 12, so I've kind of got to do the 3 is all I got. So 3. I'm going to increase the value of the 6. Good idea. I think what you did was a good idea. Needed that fence. Pool, fence, pool. 6 or 9. I can't do the 12s. I can't do anything with the high numbers anymore. Alright, I'm gonna do that. There's no pool at 9. That's right, the pool's the other one that it has to be at the same spot. The 6 doesn't help me either because I got a 7 there.
Can I do? Is it the missing one thing? Is
Okay.
the previous one? The previous one, 12 on fence?
8 and 9, 3, 12 and fence.
Oh, 12 on fence was that?
Yeah. Yeah, there was 12 and fence. I thought there was the last time.
We have another.
Yeah, another 12 and fence. I can't do the 6. I can do a 6, but I can't build a pool, or I can do a 9 and not build a pool. I'm going to do the 9 because that at least gives me the whole housing community.
And you have to use both? Like only...
Well, no. Basically, I can't build a pool because I don't have anywhere to build a pool.
But you need to always do the one... I mean, you cannot mix.
No, it has to be this pair. Yes, you have to do that
and
pair.
what if you can?
You can't build any 9s, any 12s, or any 6s. Then you have to take a, or whatever they call it, the permit refusal. You have refused the building permit. That's what you. That column. I forget what this one is. With the little red circles. It's got a star. I don't know. It doesn't talk about it on this. Oh, here we go. Roundabout. Oh, in the advanced variants, you can do roundabouts to get around a number that you. A roundabout lets you start the numbers back over. That's where I was confused. I remember reading about that. I was like, wait a minute, I can start the numbers over. No, you have to play with that roundabout rules, and then you can build a roundabout so you can start the numbers over again because you basically just added another street so your numbers can start over. Yeah. All right. Is increased profits and increase decrease. So I can't use the 7, use the 4. Use the 4. And let's do 4. And then I'm going to do a biz. I'm going to do with my biz. A biz of 5. And 1 point though. Okay. No, it doesn't matter. It's fine. You had already built that. It doesn't matter what the numbers are after the fact. So you have to take a refusal again. 3 refusals ends the game. Tree. I mean, if I can't get more fences, I'm in trouble. 4, 13. Looking like it's the 4. Maybe 4 here. The 4, 5, 4 here. I maxed out my trees on the first street, so I get 10 points there. Oh, you're able to. All right. Well, I guess we need to. I guess we have to shuffle it. Yep. Yep. No, well, no, you can just shuffle the stack. I'm not concerned about the stacks and that they're mixed back together again. That one. fish. Come on, fences. I need fences badly. I can't, like, I've got the 3s, and then I've got the 6s. I don't have the 2 though, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that one. But yeah. Let's go ahead and stick this back. Alright, so 3 tree, 14 profit, or 10 hold. Can't do the 10s. Can't do the 14s.
You need to do this too.
What?
I mean, if you cannot do these.
No, these don't matter. This is
one.
you have to be able to put a house. Yeah, you have to be able to put a house. So 3 tree. Yeah, you have to be able to put a house. That's the only requirement, is you must be able to build the house. The other things are just freebies. They're extras to go along with the house. Unfortunately, I don't think I can build an 11. Yeah, I don't think you can take the action without being able to build the house. So, yeah, you can only do the effect if you are able to do the building permit, and the effect is optional. So you must be able to do both items to take the effect. Alright, so I can't do the 15, can't do the 11, I can do the 2. Increase the profits. I'm not even going to be able to build that 6. Probably not. Go ahead. Alright. Yeah. Oh, dang. What is with the high numbers in the fences? There we go. That 4 works. 4. And I need a fence at 1, 2, 6. You lost?
I mean.
Alright, so I've got 1, 3. 2, 3. I have 3 3s, so that's that one. So I get that 4 points. Plan number 1. Was I able to accomplish this one? No, I didn't get another 1. Yep. All right, I guess that is it. I was able that pulled out luck because I was able to get that last one to be able to get this.
Oh, innocent! I was working on this one and it was close.
Well, so was I. I have a 6 here. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just built that fence.
Oh.
But I don't have a 2 or a free 1. I have a 1 up here. If I could, I needed 2. I would have needed 2 more fences to be able to accomplish it. I would have needed a minimum 2 more. Okay, so count up your plots. We did these already, so add those up. Add up your trees based on the highest uncovered or the lowest uncovered number. So 4 and 8. So mine's 10, 4, and 8. Yours is 2, 2, 6. So that'd be, yeah. And then pulls, you get the highest uncovered number as well. And then this track, I get nothing because I didn't use any. You did, so you get points there. 7, because you you used the most. Yeah, it's very hard to see down there, but you get 7. Now you have to add up your houses that are complete within fences. I don't know if this counts as 1. Like, it's 1 by itself, but it's not fenced off, so I guess it doesn't count as an estate unless it's fenced off, I would imagine. That's a requirement. You can't call it an estate if it's not fenced off. Where's the scoring? Add up the points. Pulls, temps, biz, building permit, case of a tie. Doesn't say, but I'm imagining that it has to be an estate. So the 1 house by itself, if it doesn't have a fence around it, doesn't count as 1 house.
for freebies.
So you count how many estates you have of that quantity. So yeah, so you just put them down here at the bottom, and then it's that times, again, whatever the uncovered amount is. I have 1, 2, 3 of those. 2s I have 0. 3s I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those. 4 times 6 is 24. 4s I have 1. That's worth 5. 5s I have 1. That's worth 6. And then 6 I have 1. 1, so that's worth 7. See?
6 times 3. 1.
Yeah, 1. Yeah, because this isn't a full street, and that's not a full street. Yep. Well, see, I don't know. I mean, does this count as 3? Does that count as 3? Does that count as 2? Because, I mean, they're there.
But they are not. They are not.
They're not in a state, right? That's what I understand as well. But it doesn't specifically say. Right? So, temp agency pulls, promotes and increases the value of a completed housing estate. Okay, so completed housing estate. So for an estate to be completed, is the fence, right? Allows the player to build a fence between two houses. The fence is not the same street. Draw a line. Permanent fences are permitted on both sides. Fences determine the boundaries of housing estates. A completed housing estate is a row of 1 to 6 neighboring houses, all numbered, no blank spaces, and built between two fences. No blank spaces. Yep. So they have to be combined. All right. So now the biz. So you minus whatever your highest uncovered again is. So it's -3 for me, and then minus nothing for there. All right. Calculator time. Calculator time. Calculator on the computadora. 13, 22, 6, 3, 24, 7, minus 2. $83.
56.
83. Muy grande. Yeah, I mean, you lost a lot because of that. Because at the very end. Because somehow you got all your, I don't know how you did that. Like, you got all your high numbers out, so then you had nothing. Yeah, because you started real high right here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you started so high down there, you had nowhere to go unless you got one of these guys. And not only that, you'd have to get them with a combination of a number that would help you. Yeah, I almost think that, like, you want to start with like 7 or 8 right in the middle, and then kind of go off of that. That's why, like, that first 7 I put here, like right in the middle. Yeah, leave room.
It's because side. I think it was the first one. It had a pool, so I got.
Oh, you got excited because of the 5 pool. Yeah, well, you should have done the 5 there. Oh, you'd already done the 7 there.
Oh, I didn't.
Or you did the 7 there.
Or I just counted. Oh, it's up to 50. I don't know.
You thought, oh, I can do up to 50. Well, no, wait, you can do up to 17. So that's the other thing. You can always do more than that. There you go, guys. That is Welcome To. That is the base game for Welcome To, of course. We do plan to play the different Welcome To expansions during the holidays. If you'd like to see a Welcome To or see us play the Welcome To during the Extra Life stream, I heard somebody did a 24-hour stream of Welcome To, and it actually took them, by doing that, they went through all 100 sheets. So they played 100 games during that time frame. That's not what we're planning to do, but we could do it as a filler in between the other games. So let us know down in the comments. If you want to see more of our gameplay, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time, guys.
Adios.